Hi everyone, today we are going to do a slow flow deep stretch. We are going to start out moving slow and flowing in our bodies to connect inward, and then we are going to get into our stretching, really focusing on our breath and stretching out those muscles. So whenever you're ready, grab your mat and let's get started. We're going to start today in a child's pose. So bringing your toes together, knees apart, sitting your hips back on your heels. Feeling your body connecting down to the ground beneath you. Starting to tune into your breath. Lengthening your inhales and your exhales. Pressing into your palms and making your way back into a downward dog. Taking your time getting there. Remembering to move slow throughout your body today in the practice. Taking a big inhale, right leg lifts, down dog split. Exhale, sweeping it through. Planting down your back knee, coming into a lunge. Releasing your palms back down onto the mat, shifting your hips into a runner's stretch. Taking everything forward, tucking your toes, lifting that back knee, opening up to your right side twist. Planting down the right palm inside the right foot, parallel out the back foot with the edge of the mat. Extended side angle. If this is too much, you can bring that elbow onto that knee, opening up with a little bit of a lift. Both palms planting down onto the mat. Heel toe, that right foot to the edge of the mat, dropping the back knee once more, coming into a lizard. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, you can keep the back toes tucked, keeping that back knee up off the ground. If you're looking for more of a stretchy practice though, releasing it down and taking your breath to the places where you feel the stretch. Pressing firmly down into your palms, taking that right foot back to meet your left, coming onto all fours, taking a big inhale, arching your back. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. One more time, just like that. Big inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Tuck your toes, downward dog. Big inhale, left leg lifts, down dog split. Sweeping it through, planting down the back knee, coming up into a lunge. Planting down the palms, shifting your hips back, runner's stretch. Taking it forward, keeping that right palm planted, opening up to the left into a twist. And shifting it over into an extended side angle, parallel out the back foot with the back edge of the mat. Left palm either on the ground beneath you or elbow on that left knee as you open up. both palms plant. Coming into that lizard, heel toe, heel toe. Top foot off of the edge of the mat, back knee down, or lifted for a bit more of a challenge. Breathing. Taking that breath into the space where you feel the most feeling. Left leg meets the right, coming onto all fours. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, just like that. Inhale. And exhale, round. Toes tuck, downward dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, sweeping it to the outer edge of the mat. Coming into the lizard. This time keeping the back toes tucked. Just starting to sway back and forth. This time pressing up to the top of the mat. Coming into a squat. Heels in, toes out, hips sink back. Elbows to knees, knees to elbows, pressing opposing forces to each other. Taking into a forward fold, keeping your feet where they're at, just paralleling them out with the edges of the mat. Swaying side to side, keeping a big bend in the knees. Just getting into some movement. Really exaggerating your sways. Starting to really dig into the hips as you go back and forth. Planting down the palms, stepping the right foot to the back of the mat, coming into the lizard on the opposite side, keeping those toes tucked, starting to sway back and forth. Down dog split, left leg lifted, and back into downward dog. On your next inhale, lifting your heels up. Exhale, releasing them towards the mat. Big inhale, lifting your heels. Exhale, release. One more time, heels lift. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg lifts, down dog split. Sweeping it through, lunge, back knee down, arms lift. Big inhale. Exhale, stay. On your next inhale, planting your palms together at your chest. Exhaling, twisting over to the right side, left elbow hooks on the outer edge of that right knee. Deep breaths. Tucking your back toes, lifting that back knee, keeping your twist. Taking a big inhale, opening up into a high lunge. Exhale, warrior two, facing the left side of the mat. Taking a big inhale, lifting everything up. Exhale, warrior two. Twice more, just like that. Big inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior two. One more time, inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Tipping it right back into your reverse. And up and over, extended side angle. Left palm plants down onto the mat, opening Up to your right in a twist. Dropping the back knee, grabbing a hold of that left foot with the right hand if it's accessible to you. If not, just twisting open to the right. Releasing the back foot, no slingshots. Heel toe, that right foot to the center of the mat as you shift your hips back into a runner's stretch. Taking it forward into a lunge. Back into a runner's stretch. Big inhale forward, chest towards sky, lunge. Runner's stretch. And coming into your lunge, tucking your back toes, taking it back, downward dog. Rounding out into a plank. And rounding back, downward dog. Twice more just like that at your own pace. Rolling out through your spine. Really turning on all of the muscles in your body. Pressing back, downward dog. One more time. Plank, down dog. Big inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, sweeps it through, back knee down, arms lift, lunge. Big inhale. Exhale, stay. Inhale, plants the palms together at the chest. Exhaling, twisting to the left. Right elbow on the outer edge of that left knee. Tucking your toes, lifting that back knee, staying in your twist. Taking a big inhale up to your high lunge. Exhale, opening up, warrior two, facing the right side. Taking a big inhale, everything lifts. Exhale, warrior two. Big inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior two. One more time, big inhale. Warrior two. Tipping it on back, reverse. Up and over, extended side angle. Right palm plants, twisting to the left. Releasing the back knee, grabbing a hold of that back foot with the left hand if that's accessible to you. Tapping back in with your breath. Remembering to breathe as we move. Releasing that back foot. Centering out the left foot as you shift it back into a runner's stretch. Taking a big inhale, shifting forward, lunge. Exhale, runner stretch. Big inhale, lunge, chest towards sky. Exhale, runner stretch. And this time taking it forward into your lunge, tucking your toes, taking it back, downward dog. Rolling through those planks doing 3 of them at your own pace. Really taking your time as you feel your way through your body in these movements. And meeting me back in downward dog whenever you're ready. Rounding out into your plank, we are going to do a little bit of core before we start to release and stretch. It won't be too bad, I promise. So, lifting your right foot, bringing that right knee to the right elbow, coming back, left knee, left elbow, right knee, left knee, right, left, right, left. Awesome job. Right, left, remembering to breathe. Right, left, right, left, almost there. Right, left, right, left. 2 more. Right, left. 1 more time. Right, left. Holding your plank, breathing, thanking yourself for being right here, right now. And exhale, knees down, hips down, coming into a cobra, stretching out through that front body. Taking it back into a child's pose, just to reconnect before we stretch it all out. Once you're in your child's pose, just feeling your body pressing down against the ground as you take a big inhale, filling up the entire body. Exhale, let it all go. Twice more, just like that. Big inhale. Exhale, release. 1 more time. Big inhale. Exhale, melting yourself down into the mat. Pressing up and back, downward dog. Right leg lifts, down dog split, sweeping it through, back knee down, keeping your palms down on the mat this time, starting to really stretch throughout the lower half of the body. Maybe swaying a little side to side to bring in a little more space. Shifting your hips up and back, runner stretch. Taking it forward, tucking your back toes parallel at your feet with the short edges of the mat. Taking your torso over to the left side, coming into a wide-legged forward fold. You can have your legs as wide or as short of a distance in between them, just depending on how you're feeling today. I find that the wider they are, a little bit easier of a stretch it is. Once you're here, starting to release into it in any way that feels nice for you. Maybe rocking back and forth on your feet, just starting to dig a little deeper in your stretch. coming out of it, turning to the back of your mat. So just shifting into a lunge, facing the back of your mat, bringing down the back knee. The back knee should be the right knee. Palms still resting down on the mat as we open up on this side. Taking it into a runner stretch. Bringing everything forward and up and over into that wide-legged forward fold, still facing the left side of the mat. This time, interlacing your hands back behind your back, getting a nice release in the shoulders, maybe a gentle bend in the knees. Making your way into a lunge at the top of the mat, planting down your palms, taking it right back into your downward dog. Bringing your knees down, walking your fingertips out, letting your chest press towards the ground, coming into a puppy stretch. If you want a little bit deeper of a stretch, you can tense your fingertips, bring your palms up off the mat. That really intensifies things through the shoulders. Deep breaths. Walking your palms back, tucking your toes, hips lift, downward dog. Big inhale, right leg lifts, down dog split, bending through the knee, opening up through the hip, taking it into a pigeon. Taking your time, making your way down towards the mat, taking a nice inhale, opening up through the chest. Exhale, stay. Big inhale, maybe a little more of an opening. Exhale, slowly walking your hands out. Coming into your pigeon. Coming into the depth that feels right for you. Starting to make your way out of your pigeon. Just tipping everything over to face the left side of the mat. Bringing the right sole of the foot to the inner edge of the left thigh. Big inhale, arms lift. Exhale, tipping over to the left side. Nice stretch throughout the entire right side of the body. You can rest that left elbow either on the leg or maybe down on the ground, just being gentle with your knee, not putting any pressure there. Thinking about your chest, trying to face up towards the sky. Bringing the right hand down, shifting over to bring your torso on top of that left leg. Maybe gentle bend in the left knee, keeping the right leg where it's at, just folding over. A one-legged forward fold, tucking your toes, facing them back towards your face. The goal here is to get length. You don't want to round, just to try to touch down onto your knee or anything like that. You want to try to get longer and elongate throughout your entire body. Spinning everything to the top of the mat, making your way into a downward dog. Taking a big inhale, left leg lifts, down dog split, bending through that knee, opening up the hip. Swooping it into your pigeon. A nice release down. Taking your time getting there, taking a big inhale to arch your back. Exhale, stay. Big inhale, arch just a little more. Exhale, making your way down. I have a really old yoga mat here and it is all over me. It's like shedding little black specks everywhere. They're like in my mouth and everything. So that is something that I need to replace. But coming into your pigeon, taking an inhale and an exhale just to settle in. Starting to make your way up, this time facing the right side of the mat. Bringing that left foot to the inner edge of the right thigh. Tipping it over towards your right side. Thinking about the chest radiating up towards the sky. Taking this into a forward fold over that right leg, flexing through the toes, thinking about length. Making your way up, swinging this whole thing around and into a downward dog. Taking a nice gentle walk up to the top of your mat. Bending through the knees, folding over, forward folds, grabbing through the elbows, swaying a bit side to side. Taking the palms of the hands to the bottoms of the feet, stepping on the hands, getting a nice release throughout the calves and the wrists. Maybe playing with your balance and shifting your pressure of your feet up into the hands and then back to the heels. Just playing with this and seeing where you're at with your balance and your stretching today. Releasing the hands, heel toe, feet to the edge of the mat, sinking down, squat. Elbows press into the knees, knees press into the elbows, maybe a gentle sway side to side. Coming back to sit. Bringing the legs out wide. Toes flexed, arms lift. Big inhale. Exhale, folding over, wide-legged forward fold. Once again, we are going for length here, so trying not to round throughout the spine, but really thinking of it as one straight line from the ground up to the sky, or pointing out to wherever you are at. So I guess mine is more of a diagonal line, but you get what I mean. Coming back to center, being easy with bringing your legs in and making your way down onto your back. Knees can go along with you for the ride. Coming into a happy baby, grabbing hold of the outer edges of the feet. Maybe gentle sway side to side. If you want to try to straighten out one leg and then the other leg, maybe both legs at the same time. Just playing around here, seeing how things feel. From your happy baby, coming into a reclined pigeon, flexing through the right toes, right ankle on left knee, grabbing a hold of that left leg, pulling it in towards your chest. And tipping this whole thing over to the left side, keeping your legs and your feet as they are, just planting down that right sole of the foot down onto the mat. This can be a pretty intense stretch if that is the case for you, like it is for me. Just sending your breath into the space where you feel it the most. Doing the same thing up and over the other side, coming through center, switching the cross of the legs, so left ankle on top, pulling the right leg in towards the chest. And tipping this whole thing over to the right side. Coming back into one more happy baby, grabbing a hold of the outer edges of the feet. Taking a big inhale up through the nose. Nice long exhale out through the mouth. One more time, big inhale. And as you release your feet down onto the mat, exhale out through the mouth. Feet out wide, knees knocking in together. Palms resting on your body wherever they feel drawn to in this moment. Bring your legs out long. Palms can stay where they're at, or arms resting down at your side. Letting everything relax. Letting everything release. Letting everything go. Starting to wiggle through your fingers and your toes. Taking a nice big stretch up above your head. Bring your knees into your chest one by one. Making your way up to a nice cross-legged seat. Keeping your eyes closed as you make your way there. Palms resting down on the knees. Taking a moment to think of something that you're grateful for today. It could be this practice. It could be something completely unrelated. Taking a moment to sit with that, to let yourself steep in that gratitude. Taking a big inhale, arms lift, palms plant together, thumbs connecting to your chest, connecting to your heartbeat. Taking a big inhale up through the nose. Nice long exhale out through the mouth. Letting everything settle for a few moments. And opening your eyes whenever you're ready. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. I will see you next time.